Wow, what a change in the Kamloops real estate market over the past month. We started the year off with low inventory, lots of buyers, consumer confidence, and multiple offers coming back. In the past month, we've seen a little bit of a shift with increased inventory, a little bit lower sales than normal, and leaning towards more of a stable, even towards the buyer's market in some segments. Some of the segments of the market we're seeing multiple offers, seeing listings sell for more than list price, and very low inventory. Other areas we're still seeing homes sitting on the market with low activity and not getting in many offers at all, and even seeing lots of price reductions day to day. In today's video, we're going to discuss the market stats in March, compare them to February and the same time of last year. And as always, I'm going to give you some insight as to what is really going on behind the numbers and opportunities for buyers and sellers as we enter the spring of 2024. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. I'm Scott McDowell. I'm a realtor at Royal LePage Westwind Realty. I run a real estate team here in Kamloops. My team has over 20 years experience in real estate in Kamloops, and we specialize in maximizing the bottom line for our sellers and helping our buyers find their dream home. So if you're looking to make a move into the area, make sure you check out one of our many guides in the description, or better yet, click the calendar link below to book an appointment with me at a time that works best for you. So we're actually going to change things up compared to some of my previous stats videos. We're going to dive into a little bit of a different style and actually take a look at a couple different factors that I've seen over the past couple months here. We're going to take a look at March 2024, compare them to the past month here in February, and compare them to March of last year here. So actually just going to make myself a little bit smaller so you can see everything. The biggest thing that I really notice here for single family homes is when you take a look at the inventory levels here. We're up almost 100 active listings in single family homes in Kamloops over the past month. That is definitely a little bit of a cause for concern. If you are looking to list your house here, single family house, you're going to find far more competition in the market compared to the amount of active buyers there are on the market. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on if you're looking to make if you're looking to sell a house, and definitely it's a benefit if you're looking to purchase a house right now. So obviously, if you're maybe looking to make a move from a townhouse, apartment unit into a single family home, you're starting to see far more inventory, far more choices. And what you're going to start seeing with that is, as well, is you're going to start seeing people come and start putting their house, be a little bit more competitive on price. So a true person who's actually competitive in the market is going to be the person who succeeds. If you're trying to compete against other homes at a higher price point, people are just going to find better value in it. And start being a little bit more aggressive on pricing in comparison to some of the other homes, especially with a little bit of a higher inventory. Days on market, this is actually a little bit of an interesting stat that it actually dropped given the increase of inventory. Number of sales, fairly stable, fairly seasonal compared to the previous month in March, but down quite a bit since March of 2023. We're actually down 19% in sales compared to the same time of last year. The benchmark price did increase a decent amount over that time, and actually increase in February here. So a lot of stats that actually don't really make too much sense in single family homes. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it actually continues as we head into the spring a little bit more here. So we're actually going to take a look at townhouse sales. This is one of the funniest stats that I've seen. Actually, truly enough, there is actually 27 sales this past month, 27 sales in townhouse market the month before, and 27 sales the previous year. So actually, you're seeing the benchmark price is quite stable overall that entire time. The days to sell actually dropped quite a bit. What we actually saw is that townhouse sales, because there was actually fairly low inventory and higher demand at that entry level price point, we saw a lot of townhouse sales happen over the past month or so, and a lot of those actually did go into multiple offers because of the relatively low inventory compared to some previous months, and we did see an increased demand in that lower price point. Now, when you take a look at apartment sales, we are actually up a decent amount compared to February of this previous month, but again, down from March of 2023. The prices have actually remained quite stable between the previous month and the previous year here. Days to sell, this is actually the opposite of townhouse. We're approaching about 2 months days on market compared to 35 days back in February, and relatively inventory is a little bit decently the same amount as we saw in February of 2024, and of course up a decent amount compared to March of 2023. All right, let's take a look into a couple of different stats that I really want to show you how the market's shifted a little bit more as we head into April here. All right, so this here is actually showing the cumulative market stats for the past month compared to the previous year here, not the segmented like the single family homes, townhouses, and apartments here. So one of the things to really highlight here is sales are actually down from the previous year, 16% from the previous March in 2023, and new listings is actually up about 15% at that same time here. So one thing that we're seeing is active inventory. We're actually up about 250 active units on the market right now. And the big thing here to really pay attention to, and something that, like as I was saying at the intro there, that we might be leading a little bit more towards a buyer's market, is this month supply of inventory. So what this is basically the absorption rate of where you see the number of sales in any given month divided by the amount of active inventory is your month supply of inventory. From 0 to 3 months supply of inventory is considered a seller's market. From 3 months supply of inventory to 6 months supply of inventory is a little bit more of a balanced market. And this is the first time in probably a couple years here that I've kind of started to see it creep over 6. Now you kind of need to see multiple consecutive months to really truly call it a buyer's market, but we're starting to lead a little bit more towards the buyers than we have in recent years, where it's leaning a little bit more towards the seller's favor. That being said, I think a large driver in this is there's actually a lot of inventory that's coming on the market that is actually quite overpriced. We're seeing a lot of the new listings that are coming on. Still sitting back in 2022 prices, just some homes that are, still need some renovations, all this stuff that are creeping into the $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 price point. That those homes just aren't selling in today's market here. So if you're looking to get your house on the market, looking to actually have a sale on your house, you have to be truly competitive and truly price your home to this current market, not to the market from a couple years ago, not to the market from a couple months ago. You have to price it to this specific market, and the market's gradually adapting. So you really have to make sure you stay on top of it, stay on top of these numbers, stay on top of what is comparable sales that are actually selling compared to the active listings that are coming to the market. Truly, what happens when a buyer takes a look at a house and is actively searching in the market, they're searching all the homes in the price point, in the similar neighborhoods, and deciding what home fits their bill that has the best value. If that's not you, then you're not going to be successful in today's market. So if you have any questions regarding any of this, any questions regarding your move, thinking about selling, thinking about buying in this market, feel free to reach out. I'm super happy to help you guys out. Until next time, have a great day.